Panther Nation podcast brought to you by CarolinaCatChronicles.com.
I had fun, man. Just out. You guys joking. Working at the same time. Putting work in at the team. Like I said, man, you gotta do what you guys, you know.
My favorite night of the week.
We're gonna go out there. We're out here just show up. Just show the winner. We're out here to win.
I don't want guys to want, because really, who does? Nobody wants. Everybody wants. I want players.
This embodies everything that we are as a team, as an organization, as our lives. That's what we do. That's what we do.
Yo, what's up, Panther fans? Tony Dunn here, trying to dig it up. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Let's see. I don't know. We don't know if you can. Hopefully, Cody Lashney will hit me up on on text message. Let me know if he can hear what I'm putting down, right? See if he can hear this. Let's see if I can hear this. Music. In the preseason, we just trying to see if this shindig is going down right now. It's going down for reals. Turn mic up a bit. Let's see if this does it. Maybe if I get up and put my face up in it. Can I put my face up in it? See, my output is high. Let me check the chat. I saw some people up in there. All right, there's an echo. Echo bad right now. Ayo. Ayo. Oh, wait. Yep. That should be right. Speak into mic. Speak into the microphone, Squid Brain. That's what they tell me. Is the echo gone? On the intro only. All right. So here's let me see if I can figure this part out. See what's up with this. Where's the stream name? All right. So if anybody is on Cody, if you on the computer right now, right? I think y'all can get up in it. Can you get up in it is the question. So let me drop the link up in this. Every time I play it, every time you hear the audio, there's a bad echo. All right. Okay. So let me try this. I'm going to try something else with the audio right now. Whoa. All right. So let me tell you this is, let me see if this fixes audio problems. Can you dig it? That's the question. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? I'm watching. All right. So what stood out to you guys? Look, as this is the deal and J-Dub is that the Shindig app, what it should allow me to do is I know I said get the app, bro. And you can get up in this. All right, I got it fixed. I know what's up now. So what do you guys think about this like layout? Because is there any lag? That's one thing I want to know. Is there any laggy lag, jaggy jag? And if Cody is around the computer, you can take that link that I sent you and you should be able to get in. Should be able to get in. And that's where this could be fun. What potentially we have is the opportunity to really do a more fan-friendly broadcast, right? And where you guys can be a part of the show and jump in. If anybody's on the computer and they want to try it and you type and you go to that link, you should be able to join and I can call you up to the podium and like cycle in calls. But that's just kind of what we're trying to figure out here. And let me make sure on the app, let me make sure I say I got it on this. Next, I want to make sure it is displayed on their mobile. Yes, display, show on Shindig mobile. We'll see. I got to look on my own app and see if I can find it. For me, it's all about Curtis Samuels, folks. Curtis Samuel. Good guy. My man. He's looking good. He looking good. Shindig. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Let's see. I bet you it's not even on the app. Let me see. What did I call this one? Can you hear it? Boom. You can join event just through the app. So if you guys got the Shindig app, I could have publicized it a little bit more, right? So J-Dub, when you go to the app, search, can you hear me? Can you hear it? And it'll come up. So I guess we're all just trying to figure out the internet together. That's the world we live in. We try and can you hear it? You have to search for it. Full screen here. See what this looks like on that end. No lag. That's good. That's good. That's good. Panthers looking good, folks. I mean, I think we made the and I'm just testing this all out to see if the show could work on this mess. What I was trying to say, because I'm trying to do 12 things at one time, is that if we switch to this platform, we can still go through YouTube. We still have the YouTube chat live. Like, in fact, I think I can do this. Let me see if I can hit on something. Hit on something. If I share, let me see. Stop welcome slide. Nope, that's not what it is. Share my screen. Application window. Maybe this work. Maybe this works. Maybe this works. Pop out chat. See how this goes down. I'm trying to get a little enable podium here. Where's y'all chat at? Where are y'all chat at? There it is. There it is. So I can't do a screen share and my own camera. That's kind of weak. Oh, somebody might be here. Who's here? J-Dub's in here. So I think I can do this, homie. Hold on. If J-Dub activated his mic, I think he could talk to the show right now. Let's see. It says J-Dub connecting. Yo, J-Dub, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Look at this. So what we were just wondering is this like having fans call into the show like this live on the show? Would it be something that you would be interested in?
I mean, it's pretty cool, especially if you can control who's in and not.
Yeah, I can cycle you in and out. All right. Are you at work?
Oh, no, I'm at the bar, actually. We had a memorial ride for one of my buddies.
Right on. Questions about the game real quick. You got to be excited. We made the Patriots look pedestrian.
Yeah, I didn't get to see it at all because they don't show that stuff up here. But from everything I heard, it went really well.
Curtis Samuel is shining, my man.
Yeah, I heard Curtis did well. McCaffrey did well. Shaq is balling.
Word. All right. Well, cool. Look, so it's just something I was going to test out. We could have as many people as we want. I can have 4 on at one time. And I can kick them. I could kick you out if I wanted to, but I like you.
If I get unruly.
Yeah. Are you getting ready for the C3 fantasy football draft?
Oh yeah. Tomorrow. I'm ready.
Tomorrow night. I have one today. And you know what I thought of was that Paul Richardson did not get drafted at all. And I have not heard about him at all. And everybody act like he was the savior of our franchise, and we missed out on him.
Yeah, I've never thought that highly of him. I mean, he's kind of a falls out, but he's never been that great.
Word. All right. Well, look, man, I'm sorry. Thanks for hitting me up on your night off. You're out there partying. Drink one for me.
Oh, all right. I'll drink a couple. Already kind of have been. We had a big memorial ride with the Harleys, and we were on a party bus earlier. So, but I just saw you were on here. I figured I'd jump on and see if I could get back you some input or whatever you needed.
Was it pretty easy to sign in and do this?
Yeah, I mean, it was super easy. I literally just downloaded it, and then when I got on it, asked if I wanted to do it through Facebook or just start my own thing right there. And all I did was type in a name for it to have me as and put it in my email and done.
Sweet. All right, brother. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it.
No problem. Have a good one.
All right. Later. All right. So we've got one successful test down. We got to test a successful stream it on Buff Stream to watch games. The link. Oh, okay. You can also message Cody. Let me see. Check your Twitter. Let's see what this does. All right. The Hangouts, here we go. I got you right here. To get in, I think you need this link, my homie. Copy and send it on Twitter. Might have to like copy and paste it because it doesn't look like it is. Let me see if I hit no. There we oh, here it goes. Try the second one, homie. Are we still looking at, let's see, 10 Tizzy? What we're trying to do is this, is we're trying a new streaming software. This company reached out to me, and what they thought was this, is that that this would be a cool feature for our podcast. And what it is called Shindig, and it gives people the ability for me to bring people into the podcast or into the show and to do some different things with that podcast, or with the podcast that can make it more interactive. You know, you can ask specific questions, you can highlight individuals. What I was thinking is that if we did something like a Can You Dig It segment where we bust through callers 10 minutes at a time. And this is what I'm going to do. Let's see here. Let me see if I can spotlight my man Cody. See how this goes. There's like, what this does is potentially offers a lot of ability for us to interact. Cody Lashney, my friend, how are you?
What's up, buddy? Chilling, dude.
So, feedback from the viewer side on YouTube.
Everything's fine, man. Do you have volume? I hear everything that you're playing. The echo is fixed. Everything's Gucci, man.
Were you able to hear J-Dub when he was on?
Yeah, I heard him and saw him and everything.
All right. So here is, I guess the only thing that I haven't been really impressed with is like the camera quality. Like it's just all right. Not that I had the best camera in the world anyway. Maybe it's my mug.
Nah, man. You're beautiful, Tony Dunn. You're beautiful. Just the way you are, man. I mean, I don't notice I don't notice anything different from the normal hangout that we normally do, and this one seems to be the same to me.
All right, cool. So did you get to check that game out?
Did I? I was glued to the television, man, trying to see what state our football team is in, man. And I don't know about everybody else, but I'm pretty happy, dude. I'm really happy. I'm excited about our depth on defense, man. I think Cam looked awesome, like we expected him to look. Yeah, I thought that everything looked A-okay, man. That offensive line, I mean, man, it kind of does seem as though Matt Khalil getting hurt kind of did make us better, man. I don't know. It's a weird spot to be in, you know.
It was strange. It's strange because I put out a story that I've been working on kind of off and on throughout the week about how our offensive line is verging on, the situation is verging on untenable. And the issue with it is that it just seems very fragile. But last night Moten continued to impress. Clausel was good enough at right tackle. I guess at time. I also am just curious, is that New England isn't known for the best defense. And I saw Tacos and Slurpees from the Keep Poundin' podcast say something today. For those people who are going to say that, they have had something like 6 sacks this preseason. And we didn't allow any yesterday. So I don't know.
I mean, listen, man, it's cause to at least be hopeful. I mean, it is worth noting that, they haven't had a true standout pass rush rusher since Chandler Jones, and then they shipped him off to Arizona. But, yeah, I mean, they're a well-rounded football team, and Cam Newton was protected the entire time, dude. So I'm happy about that. Listen, Taylor Moton is incredible, man. That guy might legitimately be our best offensive lineman right now. I mean, you move him around on the line, and he's solid, man. Wherever you put him, it's unreal.
I feel like something just feels different about the offense with Norv Turner calling it. And it's not just play calling. It's about, I feel like people are working better. It seems crisper. It seems fresh. It's something different. It's just like, hey, you did that screen pass to McCaffrey with Shula, and it didn't do that. You did it with Turner, and it did that.
Yeah, and I think also the weapons that we have around Cam Newton is making life easier on him to be able to do that, He has options that are open. He's making good receptions. How about Greg Olsen, man? It was so hilarious. After that, it was the woman referee said that he wasn't out of bounds. Dude, he was so pissed off on the sideline, man.
What do you mean he wasn't out of bounds? He slid all the way to the bench.
I know. That's what I'm saying, dude. And, dude, he was there were pictures of it on Twitter. Dude, he was so pissed off. He looked like one of those angry old neighbors that's shouting at kids to get off their front lawn. Yeah.
I saw
Greg was pissed.
I forget who said it, but one person said they put up that tweet and that has the 2 pictures with him and his family before the game and him yelling, and he said something like, this is me without food. With food, without food. And it was just like, he's hangry. That's not
far off, man. Angry as hell.
Angry. So this is, I guess what we're going to do is this. I'm kind of interested in, I know 10 Tizzy watches the show. Yes, you can do audio with no video, 10 Tizzy, and jump in live into the sucker for a minute. It's it has the possibilities. This is where this could be a fun thing to do, and we might have to go post-game show and try this. But I can there can be 1,000 people in the shindig now, not on the screen at all talking, but the audience, and they can raise their hands, they can pose questions, they can chat with each other, and then I can call them in or feature questions that they type in. So the app, what it does is allows us to broadcast to the traditional means of YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, and those types of things. But if you get on the app, you could have a higher level of interaction. I think it would be fun to do post-game show and have Muggs calling in and getting their takes.
I'm so down for it, man. That's the best time to do it, man.
Yeah, I thought, to me yesterday, I think Curtis Samuel is just continuing to shine in this preseason, man.
He really is, man. And it kind of makes me want to stay on Curtis. It looks like him being healthy and having a full off season to be able to be prepared and come in healthy, that he's just really doing his job. I mean, he is a weapon. That guy has the athletic profile that you want in a wide receiver. I've always compared him to Tyreek Hill. But it kind of brings me to DJ Moore, and I'm kind of I'm wondering if we should be a little bit hesitant about the kind of season that he's going to have his first year. You know what I mean? Samuel didn't necessarily have the best of first year, and I'm wondering if maybe it'll take DJ some time to gel also.
Samuel had no chance of having a great first year because he missed all the preseason, was hindered by that injury. And I think some of it for him is that DJ Moore has more of an NFL body than he does. So I think that DJ Moore can hang on some of the other things that maybe would have taken a little bit more finesse from Curtis Samuel. But I think that when we look at DJ Moore, he doesn't look he looks raw still.
Yeah, really raw.
The way he gets off the line and does some different things. I mean, if anybody is expecting a Mike Evans 2014 year, or Kelvin Benjamin 2014 year out of DJ Moore, I think those expectations may be too high.
Yeah, a tad too lofty. Also, one other thing I wanted to mention, dude, people on Twitter are like, they're ready to move on from Torrey Smith, man. And I just don't get it. It's like it's preseason. What do you expect to see right now? You know, it takes some time to get things going in the offense, and they're like, "Oh, he's a bum. He's another Russell Shepard, dude."
These people that are saying that arguably are probably the people that were saying Curtis Samuel is injury prone and he's made he ain't gonna be able to make it.
Yeah,
he's a bust.
It makes no sense to me, dude. I mean, it's everything that Ron Rivera and our coaches want in a wide receiver. He's a veteran presence. He has speed down the field. Yeah, I mean, once him and Cam start to build up a connection, yeah, I think that's going to be a safety net of his throughout the season.
I think I was in a fantasy draft today and I took Curtis Samuel. He was not even in the list of people that the websites were telling you to go after. But I think he could have a better year statistically than DJ Moore.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, I could easily see him having a breakout year. I mean, and it all depends on how they game plan for him, because we've mentioned it on the show before. There's a lot of pieces that you have to accommodate for now on the team, and that's going to match up well for Curtis Samuel. I mean, that's really going to do him some favors. So, yeah, that might be, especially for fantasy football, that might be a good sleeper pick in the later rounds, especially before people start to catch on to what he's able to do.
Yeah. The defense looked tremendous, I thought.
I'm loving this defense, man. I mean, they put a smile on my face, man. Dude, how about Luke? Listen, he is a superstar on our team, but I feel like, dare I say, we don't even sing his praises enough. Dude, that man is something different, dude. I mean, the instincts that he has for the game of football, and the way he's just changing everything, it's like scripted out of a movie, dude. I don't know, man. 59 just blows me away, man. I mean, our whole defense was awesome, but especially with Luke leading the charge, man, on our defense, we have potential to be absolutely lethal this year, man.
And KK's short. The get off on that dude is insane.
Unreal.
I mean,
and now
so good.
And it's going to have more one-on-one matchups because Don Poe, you're going to have to put two people on that guy. I mean, it's the definition of a true one technique. So yeah, I'm happy.
And that's all without. Did Julius Peppers even suit up last night? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't remember seeing him play.
No, I don't think so either. That's another one that they're just like, Put him in week 1, he'll be ready to go, man. Yeah, they don't even need to put him out.
There's no need to worry about that. I thought some of the other defensive ends showed a little promise. A lot of people were talking about Cox playing well. I thought Dante Jackson played tremendous. I mean, you just got to be happy. I think we got to be happy all around. And Shaq Thompson, man, Shaq Thompson is ready to murder it this year.
I know, man, and especially against the run. I mean, him and Luke, dude. We might have. I don't want to jinx this. I don't even believe in that kind of stuff. But I honestly believe we will have one of the nastiest front sevens in football by a mile. And I'm not just being a fanboy, man. That's legitimate. We have enough weapons everywhere. And adding Mario Addison, we are going to have a pass rush, and you're not going to be able to run the ball very effectively. And now you still have to wonder about the defensive backfield, you know. Who's going to be – is it going to be Rashawn Golden as our safety back there? I mean, there's still some question marks.
Yeah, there's question. I mean, but Cersei will be back. You know, Cersei's going to come back for me. He's not. I doubt he'll be like a Michael Orr situation, right? And
right.
I think too that Dante. You said Dante Jackson was the truth, man. I think he makes a huge difference already, taking a lot of pressure off of Bradbury. Captain Munnerlin's out there running around playing all right. I think there's a lot to be excited about this defense if those young guys can get hot and get some confidence, because based off of the pressure that front seven or the front four alone can create, and you get those guys playing to a high level right away, just because they can. Yeah, I mean, just because they're feeling it, you know, feeling the funk or whatever, is that I think that it could be scary. Last thing we'll talk about, and then we'll just end this sucker, because this was just me testing this thing out. It seems like this is that the offensive line with the injuries, Searles first play of the game. What about Cam?
Oh, dude.
God, I about died.
Hurt my feelings.
So the first to be truthful on it, I didn't get to watch the game until the second half. I was at my mom's like birthday dinner. I walked away to go to the bathroom and snuck into the bar at the restaurant and looked at the game, right? And I go, oh, why isn't Cam in? And it was the first quarter. I was like, oh, this is cool, man. Did we not even start him? Like, and just say, you know what? This offensive line is in such trash mode right now. Let's just save them. I thought, oh, I ain't even that upset with that. And then I get home and my mug is playing. And I'm like, what do you mean you're playing? Why weren't you playing earlier? And then I was like, oh, because you may have gotten hurt. And he about broke his damn neck.
Man, it honestly looks like something that would have broken his neck, man. And listen, the thing about Cam is 2 times in a row now that he's taken something that seems like it would be a head injury, but it ends out only being his eye. Like the helmet.
What is this? His eye. It's always his eye.
Dude.
He's like got a broken ankle and his eyeball hurts.
Dude, he has bigger eyeballs than your average human, man. But apparently, dude, he might actually be Superman, dude. I don't know how you just come away from something like that. It's like, I poked myself in the eye. But I'm all right, though. I'm going to go in and play and throw for 142 yards.
Pain is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah. The pain is if you're
Cam's eyeball all the time. He's like, oh, man, it's about to rain. My eyes are water. Like, you know how some people are like, my joints get achy. Yeah. Like Cam knows the world by his eyes, by the God. It was so tough. 10, what you got to do, he said, I'm trying to navigate this app. You got to search in this one because I didn't make this broadcast public. I think it is, can you hear it? Can you hear it? If you search that on the mobile app, it should allow you to jump in. And this will be cool. If you get in, I want you to, there's a chat option. You can actually ask a question. And I think this will be a cool feature if you get in. We'll see what's up with that. Now, you know, Searles gets hurt. You know, I just feel like at some point you're going to have to keep some extra bodies around.
Yeah, and I feel most of our practice squad is probably going to be filled up with offensive linemen of different sorts.
And then what kind of pressure does this put on other parts of the roster is another question that I have.
Yeah, I mean, how many wide receivers do you walk into the season with? Because we have an abundance of them, really.
Oh, look at this. All right, so Tin Tizzy is on the app, right? And hopefully Tin Tizzy will ask a question. So I think there is a ask a question function. And if he asks a question, this is where I think it could be real fun for people who don't want to necessarily be on the audio and video part of the pod, which they do it anyway on the YouTube chat, but it goes by so fast. If you miss it, right, you don't know how to get to it and stuff like that. And now that I actually got it to work, next time I'll make Cody a administrator so he can control some of this with me. But I was just like, hey, I'm just going to get up here and try. Oh, look, we've got a question. Look at this. Let's do this. Let's publish it. Can you hear me? We can't hear you. We can't hear you, but we can answer your question. But see, this is kind of a cool feature because that is, let me see what happens when I say spotlight it. All right, so that would be to bring you in. Now the question is, do you want to talk on the podcast? Because then we could. How many wide receivers do you want to keep?
I mean, I'm thinking 6 off the top of my head. So if you run them down, DJ Moore, Curtis Samuel, Torrey Smith, that's 3. Then you have Jarius Wright and Funchess, 4, 5. And then throw in your boy Demir Bird. And then you've got 6. I mean, I don't know.
Is there any pressure on this staff to cut Bird because of what else is going on in the roster?
I don't know, man. I don't know if you cut him because he is a versatile piece. And you can, I mean, everyone remembers the butt touchdown, right? But
yeah,
I don't know, man. It's that injury history, because I think it is legitimate to bring up the fact that just about every year he's battling through something, or something happens, and then he misses half the year. I mean, we all want him to turn out and be a great receiver for us, you know. But I mean, I don't know. And I know Mose Frazier made some good plays this preseason, but my money would probably still be on Demir Bird. I would be genuinely surprised.
Oh yeah, there's no way Mose Frazier. If Mose Frazier makes this team over Demir Bird, I'm gonna have some problems with Marty Harney and Ron Rivera. And that's not a reflection. Mose Frazier has made his name be known. I mean, he's played pretty well, but it's also been in the fourth quarter. There is a real value to Demir Bird, and that's on punt returns and kickoffs, man. Is that like he looks in control? He doesn't look scared. He looks like he knows how to just do it.
Yeah, he is. And then you don't have to put Christian McCaffrey back there. And then you don't have to put DJ Moore back there. I feel maybe they're comfortable using Curtis Samuel. But yeah, put Demir on punt return. Yeah, I think you roll with 6, man. That's what I think the magic number is. There's gonna be a lot of real tough cuts, man. There are gonna be guys that they may not make our team, but they're gonna be on the team somewhere.
What do you think where do you think that's going to be at? You think that's going to be the Jermaine Carter, Elijah Hood? Elijah Hood can't make this team. There's no way.
Yeah, I don't think Elijah will. They'll probably run McCaffrey, and Cameron Artis-Payne and C.J. Anderson. Yeah, it doesn't.
I don't even think. I think that it would be. I think that they could just go with two backs. Is that possible? To go with Alex Arma, CJ, and McCaffrey? Yeah,
that is very possible. That is very possible. And see, look, we have another person in the chat, Antoine Henderson. Let go Torrey Smith and save $5 million. I'm not down with that, man. And a lot of people I've been seeing online have been saying this about Torrey Smith. You have to let that guy have a chance, man. That guy is a good player. He's won 2 Super Bowls with other teams. Hell, if anything, keep him on as a good luck charm, you know? I'm not in favor of cutting Smith over
That's
Bird.
A good luck charm.
You know, hey, it works for the Ravens. It works for Philadelphia. But I'm not a fan of cutting Bird over him, but maybe have them both.
Now, one of the things, though, that has been said when it comes to Torrey Smith is that it's the veteran presence that is so important about him. But Jarris Wright does offer that veteran presence as well.
And Devin Funchess, too.
Yeah, here, look, my little girl's coming in. What up, girls? Is the movie over? Yes, I'm almost done. I'll be right down, okay? This test is going just fine. Come and say hello. Come and say hello to everybody.
Can they see me?
Hey, girls.
Yeah.
What's
this
up?
This is Madeline, and this is Gabriella.
Gabriella.
And Mommy, and it's close to your bedtime. Mommy, go on. I'll be right down there. I think it's just sad that Demir Bird can do everything possible. And I say this every year, and it's kind of out of his control.
Yeah, I mean, even dating back to his time at South Carolina, he had some problems with injuries. I mean, it sucks. It's the nature of the beast, I suppose. But if he can stay healthy, he can be a big time contributor to the team. It's just that, can he stay healthy? I don't know. I wish him the best.
Yeah, definitely. Do you think that I think that Kenyon Barner could have a hard time making this team? I think that Elijah Hood, I don't think he can make it. Maybe he made the practice squad, but that somebody could snag him up. I didn't see anything from the Effie Obado guy, the international player, but there are limited spots. What about the Gunter guy? I kind of like him.
He's a
corner or safety. Yeah.
I don't know. He's never really been anything super special to me. I mean, he's been around some plays, but I don't know. At this point, I mean, I kind of think you're right. We might be able to justify Arma, Anderson, and McCaffrey, and maybe let Payne go somewhere else. I mean, I think that you want to have as much depth on defense as possible. You know, maybe they just let Payne go somewhere else and put Hood on
the
practice squad. Yeah. Let him be the hometown guy. Let him get some, let him be
They
ready
don't
at
have
a
any
moment's
belief.
notice to come up.
They have no belief in Cameron Artis Payne. But one thing that is strange about that is that why are they playing him ahead of CJ a lot? Have you noticed that, or is that just me? I feel like I'm seeing Cameron Artis Payne come in after McCaffrey when the ones go out, and then I see CJ mixed in with Cameron Artis Payne, and then CJ takes over.
So my theory for what they're doing is kind of, I feel they all kind of have Cap on the bubble a little bit, and they're kind of wanting to see what he can do, with some of the first and second string, and see if he can be the guy. Because they're already paying CJ Anderson enough to come in for 1 year and be the second option behind McCaffrey. So
and he's looked great, and you're confident he could carry the load. You're confident he could carry the load if Christian McCaffrey were to get injured.
Yeah, and I'm impressed with his pass catching ability. He's been able to catch some way better than Jonathan Stewart was ever able to do. And I love Jay Sue, man. Did you see his fumble in the Jets game? The Giants played the Jets, and they gave the ball to Jonathan Stewart.
No, I haven't.
They gave the ball. They gave the ball to Jonathan Stewart right in the red zone, and just plopped it right out. Damn near returned it for a touchdown.
No.
Yeah, Jay Stu's having a rough go of it up in New York.
I just I don't want to get too optimistic. You can only speak so much to what the preseason means, right?
Right.
You don't want to go crazy about it, but I felt like if you were trying to crescendo to week 3 or to preseason game 3 and have your strongest performance at that moment, I think we did it yesterday against the Patriots, because Tom Brady couldn't do anything really. Like, they just couldn't get anything going.
Deflected passes and Dante Jackson running up to make that clutch tackle on third down. Again, Luke Kuechly just playing out of his mind. Shaq Thompson, they were not able to run the ball at all, which I think also hindered Tom Brady from being able to, being able to get anything going at all. Yeah, I mean, against that team at that time, I'm happy with our performance. I'm happy with our depth on defense. I've said that before. Our offense seems like it has the ability to just sizzle, man. I mean, I don't know what more you could look for. Now we move on to Pittsburgh, and it's pretty much just dudes on the bubble trying to impress and stay on the team.
And then it's all about whooping those Cowboys in week 1. And I'm not scared of them, dude. I am not scared of the Cowboys. People act like it's going to be such a tough game. Now, I'm not saying that you don't take it seriously, but I would say I think we're the favorites.
Yeah, I think so too, man. I mean, talk about trench warfare. That game is going to be our defensive line against their offensive line. And Ezekiel Elliott trying to run the ball down our throat. I don't think that they're going to – I mean, I don't know. It depends on how much they want to pass and with Dak Prescott. But they want to run the ball with Ezekiel Elliott. And they have to do that against Luke and Shaq. So I'm not sure, man, how successful they're going to be doing that, man. We look nasty. I agree with you, man. I am not afraid of Dallas at all. The only thing that worries me is our offensive line holding up to the pressure of DeMarcus did I get that right? Oh, what's his name? Number 90 on the Cowboys.
I think that's right.
DeMarcus Lawrence. All right, yeah. We have to stop their pass rush, man, and be able to run the football. If we do that, I think we're a way better football team than Dallas.
All right. Well, okay, so we're going to break right now, and call it an evening. And I'm going to go back, and my little girls are dying for me to come back and watch this movie with them. And then hopefully, Cody, you're going to go and look at this sometime in the next day or two in your free time and decide if we should stick with Streamlabs or if we should give this a go for a week or two. Or, one thing we could always do is stick with Streamlabs on the podcast and then do this for a post-game show for a week or two to see how it goes until we like it. So those are some ideas to kind of bounce around in your head when it comes that time. But remember, guys, Tuesday night, 9 p.m., where we chop up the latest Panthers news and opinions. Trying to keep up, man. Panther Nation's doing great out there. Everybody's podcast looks beautiful. Everybody's following everybody. So we ask you to follow us. All right, I'll shut it off.